Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Today I have with me not a ThinkPad, not a Lenovo, not really a laptop. I have with me a tablet, and that's a tablet, well, this very device is one of those devices you're telling yourself, well, I would like to have one at my home just in case I'll have, watch anything that's not on the TV. I'll let my kid play with it. So this is the device. So today we have the Microsoft Surface Go 3. I don't know why they chose the number 3, but yeah, maybe 2023. I don't know. Let's open it up. I'll let you know how much I paid for it. We'll go through benchmarks and review. We'll see what we have over here. So let's open it up, shall we? So this is the device. Really nicely in a tiny bag with Windows logo. Just by touching it, I can feel like it's really feels good, feels premium. The back it's not feeling like plastic. It feels more like, I don't know, kind of a carbon. I don't know, something good. Just in a second I'll pull out the charger. I couldn't find anything else in the case. So that's the charger. Now we gotta talk about the chargers that Microsoft are shipping their devices with. It's not a Type-C. It's something that feels like tryout for a magnet that fits the device and falls off if misused or something like that. It's magnetic, it's nice, but because I'm not from the USA, I'm from Europe, Asia, those areas, we have to come with an adapter, and it comes with this really cheap adapter. So yeah, if you're not from the US and there is not like a company that handles buying this stuff, you'll get the charger with this awkward charger, but we'll get to that. We also have the cover, the keyboard. So yeah, the device, the tablet does not come with a keyboard, not at all, nothing. It comes with a stand on the back, which is like that, but you're not getting a keyboard. So we got a keyboard as well. The keyboard looks nice. We'll test it in a second. This is a signature type cover. It's covered by Alcantara, which should feel nice in the hands. And I think it's the same type of material they've used in their previous devices, like I think the Microsoft Pro whatever, and they had cover. Anyways, it feels good in the hand. Let's open it up. Comes right out with small instructions of how to install it. It should be pretty easy, and we'll do it in just 1 second. So as you can see, there is a magnet over here, and on the bottom of the tablet there is a magnet that connects to it, and you just do it like that with the magnet, and now you have a laptop. By the way, you can also make it a little bit more upright like that, and it feels good, much better. You can just type in it. You have both tablet and a laptop. Let's go over the ports, shall we? On the right, I guess, you have the charging port. You have over here like a hinge to just open up the back if you want to have a way to put your laptop or a tablet, however you call it. Type-C and aux. On the bottom or on the right, you have the volume up, volume down, and the power button. On the other side, you are getting nothing. Even you're not getting even another Type-C, USB port, nothing. On the button, let's take out the keyboard, also nothing. So this little thing basically has ports only on this side, which is the charging, Type-C, and the Knox. So if you have a mouse, if you have anything peripherals, make sure you're getting an adapter. So before telling you everything else, I just want to let you know how much I paid for this device. So the device itself, without the keyboard needs to be purchased separately. The device itself, I'll let you know about the specs in a second, costed me about I think, let's say $600. That's what I paid for it, right? And the keyboard is $200. So basically I paid $800 for this device. Lightweight, beautiful, looking good, feels good in the hand. That's what I paid for. So specs, right? It's really cheap. So basically it should come with really low specs, right? So the CPU, as you can see, is an Intel Pentium CPU Gold 6500Y. It's a really basic CPU. This device basically can do nothing more than just a little bit of Word and Chrome and web surfing. You wouldn't get anything else out of it. Memory. As you can see, it comes with just 4 gigs of RAM. It's, how should I say it? You shouldn't buy any more devices with 4 gigs of RAM. Never, don't do it. 4 gigs of RAM, as you can see, we just started up the device. It's over 72%. I don't know if you can see, 72%, which means within about 8%, which is just, we'll open Chrome or anything else, the whole device would become really slow because there is not enough RAM for the operation system to work. Everything will move to the storage, the SSD. Even though that's an SSD, it's, as far as I know, it's an eMMC, which is really slow by itself. So you'll get the idea. Let's see what kind of an SSD we are getting. SanDisk DA4064. Finally, a name that can be read. It comes with just 64 gigabytes. Yes, just 64. Again, this device should be used only for web surfing and really small stuff. Wi-Fi. The device comes with a Wi-Fi 6, which is really nice. It means that if you are surfing, you'll get fast speeds while loading sites and stuff like that. About the graphics, UHD graphics 615, which is kind of old, but yeah, it'll do what it intended to do and to be. So let's talk about cameras, because this device has 2 of them. I don't know if you can see, there you go, it has 2 of them. So I'll show you a little bit of the front camera, just because I don't want to show my face yet. But as you can see, the camera is in really good quality, even though that's a really cheap device, and the overall experience should be not the best. It feels good. There is quality with the camera. So if you do zooms, or if you want, I don't know, videos, anything like that, you are going to be happy with it. About the back camera, which is there, I just got this game, the Mario game, and we'll see how it looks on the camera. Overall, good as well. A little bit of grimy, yeah, but I think it's good. For the price that you're paying for this kind of device, it's really good. Yeah, I like it. It's a good one. So about the screen, because that's a tablet, it is coming with touchscreen. It is Full HD, as you can see, with 60 Hz. You wouldn't get anything more than that. The screen feels really nice. I mean, because it's really small, and it is small, it is 12-inch display. It's a good thing if you have like small hands and you would like to work on the tiny stuff. But let me show you just two other options in case you are thinking about a tablet, a laptop, or something like that. They are much more expensive, I know, but just I wanted to show you a comparison. Just you'll be able to see other stuff. Over here we have the Surface Pro 8. It's much bigger. Well, not much. It is the 13-inch. It comes with 100 hertz screen, Full HD. Even think a little bit more than that. Same size of a keyboard and a pen, as you can see. On the left, we have the Lenovo X1 Nano, which is another 13-inch device. Again, really expensive, not to compare it. Just wanted to show you other options in case you are walking, if you are walking towards a small screen device. Just another angle to show you the comparison between the Surface Go 3 and the Surface Pro 8, in case you've wondered how much bigger the Pro is. Now, there is another part that we have missed talking about, and that's the keyboard. It's pretty expensive for a tablet. I mean, you can get something on eBay for much less than that, but I think most of them are not coming with a trackpad or being ergonomic that can change and, of course, connect to it as needed. But that's the keyboard. And because it's made of Alcantara, it feels really nice in the hands. I'll do a little bit of typing test for you, and I'll make sure it works in a second. So now I've made the font a little bit bigger and I can spell check. So let's write something and you'll be able to hear both the keyboard and how the laptop, the device feels. Hello everyone, my name is Evie and there is the Surface Go 3. So how was my experience overall? I think the keyboard is a little bit more smaller than I would like to have a laptop to write on. I mean, they're extremely small and the size of my finger is like big. So if you have tiny hands, you probably can get used to it. I didn't. It also comes with backlight. Let me show you a little bit more. And because it's ergonomic, you can do it like that. So I don't know if it's worth it. If you think it is, then perfect. And the trackpad. So the trackpad is kind of small, but I think it's enough. It's small, but enough. Feels good in the hand. It's quiet when clicking on it, both right side and left side, and gestures if you need anything. So yeah, working good. So because it's so small, the weight, and I've checked right now, is half a kilo, a little bit more than that. It's 0.54 or almost 2 pounds at 1.9. So it's really, really lightweight. And if you can get past the need for a keyboard and like use the one that's within the system, and I'll show you it in a second, then you can just enjoy a tablet that's really, really, really small and lightweight, and you can give it to kids or anything. So yeah, good experience overall. So before getting to the benchmarks, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the charger. So because it's really small and yeah, it's power efficient and everything, Microsoft ships it with this magnetic weird charger. So you can either way charge it like that, or you can turn it around and charge it like that. It's not really magnetic as Type-C or something like that, but it's fine. You can just get rid of it and use a normal charging Type-C charger. If you're not using any peripherals or screen or something like that, then you can just ignore this one and just charge it using the Type-C. It supports it and you'll have a blast. By the way, there is the pen from the Surface Pro 8. The pen does not support the screen. That's really sad. So what about speakers? How are the speakers for this tiny, kind of a cheap device? So let's test it, and there you go. The sound is Hip Jazz by Benjamin Tissot from bensound.com. So overall, the speakers are okay. They're not the loudest, but they are clear and they can be used as speakers for anything like music, videos. You'll have good time with it. So good on you, Microsoft. So to the benchmarks. So I want to do a benchmark for the SSD, or so we can call it just storage, the SanDisk DA4064. Let it run, and I'll come back to you with numbers once it's finished. And we're back with some bad numbers. So the read writes are less than 250. The writes are 150. What it means and why we have this video over here. Let's say we are talking about laptops from 5, 6, 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. You would get a fast laptop with SATA. I'm not talking about even the M.2 NVMe SSD. We're talking about SATA SSDs. You would get 512, maybe 600, those kinds of numbers, and it'll feel a little bit slow today. So take that and cut it in half. You get even slower device than that. Now down here we have my video that maybe you saw, and that's about the T14. Ignore the part that this device is about i7, 32 gigs of RAM. This benchmark is only talking about the SSD's speed, the storage speeds, and as you can see, it's faster 15 times than that Surface Go. So if you are intending on having, like, I don't know, a lot of Word files, transferring, moving, anything like that, you'd feel slow, really, really slow. So take that in consideration once you are buying this device. And now for the benchmark for the CPU. We are going to run it with a charger and then without a charger. This test will make you feel good about your old PC and why it's not such a good idea having this type of CPU running on your device. So we'll let it run, and once it's finished, you know the drill, we'll see the numbers. And I'll back to you. And we're back. So single core score is 668, multi-core is 1525. So it's really nice. I think for this type of CPU that really should be slow and not moving, it's quite nice. Quite nice. So let me show you the rest of the numbers and we go for the test without a charger. And now, same test, just without the charger, and we'll see how it holds up. Let it run, and once it's finished, we'll be back. And we're back with some beautiful numbers. The single core is 764, multi-core is again 1507. It just shows us that this device can work hard if needed. But that's basically it. So let me show you the rest of the numbers and we'll go from there. And I think we're done. So let's talk a little bit about two more things. The first of all is the heat. While doing the benchmarks, I didn't feel any heat really, because if you are looking for something a little bit more intensive, then working with an external keyboard like that, you won't feel any heat. The only heat that I felt a little bit was right around here, something around here. All the edges are good, feels good, nothing else to add about it. About the battery, I think it should last around 4 to 5 hours, but I didn't test it yet. So if you are looking for a test about the battery, let me know and I'll just let you know my experience few days afterwards, how it handled. So what do I think about this device? Is it worth it? And who is it for? So who is it for? It's for maybe a kid who wants to have their first PC, but the kid that's wants a PC just for school. No games, nothing like that. Maybe just YouTube videos. Maybe you're an adult and you would like to, just have some convenient OS to run and just surf the web and just taking notes. That's what this device is for. It's not for, gaming. It's not for Excel. It's not for your basic office stuff. It's a little bit lower than that. About the price, I think it's a fair price, even though it's a fair price if you are looking for a great tablet that's having not Android or iOS, and that's coming with Windows, so you can install any app and anything like that. Out of 10, I would give this device 6.5, maybe 7, because I think it's lacking a lot in space and a lot in speeds that it needs to add. But overall, it's a good device. If you're looking for something in those areas, for something cheap, good, go for it. If the device comes with a discount, go for it. You'll have fun time with it. It's really light and it feels premium in the hand. You'll get used to it. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or anything like that, please do let me know, and please subscribe. We love to making those videos for you. So thank you, and see you on another video. Bye bye.